All right, good morning, Cadre. Sunday, October 21st. We had a great day of college football yesterday. Go Utes. That was a great win. That was a great win by my Utes yesterday. So, very happy about the way that game went. First quarter was a little rough, but Utes settled down, took care of business, and won just like everyone thought they would. So, no complaints there. So I figured I'd come at you guys with the shave today. I have exactly 6 Razorock soaps left in my den, so that'll get me through today through Friday. So going to go through those. Can't be doing the every other because my tobacco is empty, but we'll go ahead and we'll use one today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the other benefits that I think Razorock provides that a lot of shavers in the wet shaving community aren't taking advantage of. And the soap today that I'm going to use is Tuscan Oud. Has a nice little bit of a citrus scent to it underlying, but the oud is the dominant player here in my opinion. So put a little bit of bloom in there. I'm gonna go ahead and rub this into the face. My last shave was on Friday, so as you can see, I got a little bit of growth there, so it should be a good shave, hopefully. I'm going to use my Razorock SLOC again. It's just honestly providing some of the best shaves in my den right now. If you guys haven't tried one of those, I would recommend picking it up. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I remember I wanted to try one of these double open comb razors when they were first coming out big time. And in my opinion, the Razorock one was just the best, one of the best price points, and I always have had good luck with them, so that's why I went with it. So anyways, I'm going to use my Eric Sorrentino TSE member brush today. So we'll go ahead and start with building a lather here. Off the puck, and we'll probably just do a face lather today. It's getting cooler, like I mentioned, so I think I'm gonna pull out that scuttle that Dagwood Z sent me last year. I think that would be a fun one to start using again, and start using that. So we'll see. Maybe later this week. If not, it's coming up soon. So get some nice, really warm lather shaves going with the scuttle. I do prefer not cold water shaves, but like lukewarm water shaves. But a nice hot shave every now and then is fun. Alright, clean it out. Slinging lather everywhere, 1 second. So, alright. So Friday, I did go down to the mini mustachery. I wanted to check out their new location that's downtown, Salt Lake. Sniff some soaps. He had a lot of Sterling in there, a lot of Bear Stearns Man, and I wanted to try some out. So they had that one Saturday. They had, or Saturdays I think it's called, from Bear Stearns Man. They had patches, the Hallows. None of those really piqued my interest. And he actually usually has a really big selection of Razorock. He said it's been flying off the shelves downtown. He can't even keep it on the shelves. So he's completely sold out of Razorock. Well, not completely. He had a bottle of aftershave, 1 bottle of aftershave. But, so I didn't actually buy any shaving stuff. I bought another jar of this. This Murray's is one of my favorite pomades. It's nice water-based, easy to wash out. Styles my hair real well, so I like it. I get good results from it. Okay, so we got the Razorock SLOC. What I loaded in it today is a fresh Kai super stainless blade. So kind of going through some of my single blades and 5 tucks and stuff because I'm not running low, but I'm getting to the point to where that I'm going to need to be buying some 100 packs here soon. And so blades is one of the ones that I've never really got into hoarding. Soaps I've gotten into, brushes, razors kind of. Haven't really gotten into the whole hoarding of blades. So I'm trying to revisit some of these other blades that I bought like in a 5-pack, or I had some singles sent to me, or you know, happened in a tray type of a thing, just to see if I like them or not. So, but anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk today about was something that I think we're missing with Razorock, and a lot of people take for granted. So I think that we've all come to an agreement that it's not a tier 1 soap. He has a couple of formulas that can perform at tier 1, but there's also a lot of the soaps, you know, that they're all pretty much a solid tier 2. You can recommend them to new guys to get into the hobby. Like honestly, when I talk to somebody and they're interested in it, like a family member or a friend, I always say, if you want to start with a really good soap, and don't start with bad soap, and you want to not break the bank, because it's very possible, go to Sterling and go to Razorock. You're going to find a scent that you like, and you're not going to break the bank. So that's one benefit that I think we all know about Razorock. One of the ones that I think goes underlying that even shavers like us can take advantage of is like this soap today. There are people out there who haven't used Oud, don't know if they like Oud. Go pay $7.99 to $9.99 depending on where it's at, you know, because sometimes he puts them on sale. Buy it. You know, you're not breaking the bank, and you can try it and see if if that scent is going to be in your wheelhouse. Better than dropping 20 to 30 bucks or more on a soap and then find out that you don't like the scent. It's a good way to identify, okay, is this scent even in my wheelhouse? And then you can determine if it's one that you want to buy. So, gonna rinse, be right back. So that, I think that I'm remembering what I didn't like about this blade. Even though it's like, it's sharp, you can tell, but you feel the blade the whole time you're using it, and it's been that way in any razor that I've used. But it doesn't cut me close. Like I'm not as close as I normally am after one pass with that razor. Especially after using the Astra SP in it this month, the Sharp blade, I've used the Gillette in it this month, the 7 o'clock yellow, I've used a Rapira in it. I guess the best way to describe the blade is you can tell it's sharp, but it's just rough, if that makes sense. So, anyways, guys, that's what I'd say. I would recommend, you know, if there's a scent, you know, you're not sure if you'd like it, see if Razorock has it. And then you can try it at a cheaper price. And if you don't end up liking it, you're only out 10 bucks. If you do end up liking it, you got a nice tier 2 soap that you can take with you when you travel. Or just use it up. I mean, you burn through them somewhat fast. I mean, I think on average I get 30 to 40 shaves out of a Razorock tub. I 30-17'd a couple of them in my earlier days. Football yesterday was a good one. Last regular season game for Little League. Their playoffs are starting. I told them if they need me, I'll help, but, you know, it's not necessary. We did eject the kid for targeting, though. One of the worst targeting hits I've seen all year. The coach didn't like it, but whatever. But the whole game, the coach is like, head up when you hit. And it's like, no, you're supposed to lower your head and go for the center of the body, you know? He's like, in my opinion, I blame him. Because this kid that we ejected, earlier in the game, he had a helmet-to-helmet hit. Didn't warrant an ejection. By the rule book that we use, by NCAA, he would have been ejected. The second hit, though, he launched, left his feet, and made contact. The crown of the helmet, and then the kid's sitting there left on the ground, writhing in pain. And the coach is like, that shouldn't be targeting, baby. And I'm like, kind of yelled at him. I'm like, dude, that's the second one, and this one he launched. I'm like, he's like, those are clean hits. This is football. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but those hits are now illegal. So, the coach wasn't too happy, but whatever. Honestly, we probably should have threw him out too. He was making a scene. But I wasn't the white hat. It wasn't my choice. I am the one that threw the flag on the targeting, the second one, and I did recommend the ejection. But my response to coaches usually when they complain about stuff like that is like, you're like, that's football. And I'm like, no, what's football now is that these hits, you can get ejected for them. So it's your responsibility as a coach to train your players to tackle the right way. Because I'm an honest and I'm a firm believer that if we do not get rid of these hits in football, the sport will die. Enrollment numbers are down across the United States, in little leagues, in high schools. It's only a matter of time before it affects colleges too. And I think there is a possibility of going too far. Case in point with the NFL and the way they're overly protecting quarterbacks. And that's way too far in my opinion. But got a good shape, guys. I'd call it like DFS plus. I think it's that blade. I'll use it again tomorrow. At least get 2 uses on it to see. But yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna get as good of results that I want. Alright, gonna throw in a little bit of my Humphreys Witch Hazel. I've been really happy with this Humphreys so far. Alright, pause here, we'll be back for the rest of the post-shave. Okay, goes right back to my Razorock discussion, right? It's a good way to know if the scent's in your wheelhouse. One thing that I will say though is that even if you don't want to buy the soaps, but you still want to know if you like the scent and you think you might use it more, get the aftershaves, guys. These range anywhere from $7.99 to I think $12.99. The scent strengths are usually really good. They last a long time. The face feels are good. They've got good stuff in them, you know. They add extra ingredients into them to help. I really enjoy them. So, even if you don't want to buy the soap because you don't think you'd use it as often, but you think that you might, if you end up liking the scent, that you might use the aftershave more, get the aftershave then. only. Oh yeah. I will say though, this one in the aftershave, as it compared to the soap, it does, you get a little bit more of those Tuscany citrusy notes that they're trying to add into it, and then as it dries down, the oud comes out. So good stuff, highly recommended. So anyways, that's my shave for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't joined us yet, hit up the Cadre at www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd love to have you there. We're adding members. I think we added 2 more yesterday, so I don't know if they've posted yet, but if not, welcome to the Cadre. Go Utes. I'm going to go finish getting ready. I want to throw the hat back on though, and then I'm going to head out and get to church. So hope you guys all have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on the pages. Bye.